Hey everyone, so I've got a client that wants a new modernized signet ring done with his family crest. His father's got a hand engraved signet ring that he had done many years ago, and today we're going to be modernizing it for himself on this ring he supplied us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly create a custom page on Adobe Illustrator, Adobe AR. I'm going to import the image the client sent me that he wants laser engraved on his signet ring. I'm going to place it nicely over there. Once it's placed, you'll see on the top taskbar section that you can see here where my mouse is, we're going to go image trace. Just the standardized image trace for this artwork. Now once I've image traced it, you'll see that there's an expand button here. We're going to press expand. You'll see all the artwork is now outlined. Once that's done, you'll see there's a magic wand tool here on the left hand side of your page. You're going to click that, you're going to left click the white, and then you're just going to delete. Now what that does is it removes the background for each and every single piece of artwork to be separate if they're not touching. So you can see that it glows separately compared to it all glowing at once. So once that's done, all I have to do is now export this as a DXF for it to work in Label Mark Fiber Laser. Alright, so I've opened Label Mark. Now what we're going to do is we're going to import the file so that we can hatch it and get it ready for laser engraving. So we're going to go to Draw, Vector File. Now you'll find all your files that you need to find your artwork in, so you'll find the file that you need. We're going to go Family Crest DXF. You'll get a preview here of what it is, you know that's the correct artwork. I'm going to open it. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the artwork and I'm just going to center it to the page here. Just place the graph at the origin. There you go. Now you can obviously see that this artwork is too large for the page. So what I'm going to do, on the left hand side over here, I'm just going to make that 10 mils because I know that the ring is 10 mils by 12 mils. And I'm going to go 10 by 12, make sure that the lock is unlocked so it doesn't affect it portion wise. I'm going to say application and I'm just going to center that back to the screen, and as you can see it's now minimized. If you do not hatch it, all you'll get on your engraving is all these lines here, all these little black lines. That's the only thing that will be engraved. It will not be a full depth engrave. So all I'm going to do is say hatch, and you can change the different types of hatch styles the way that the laser will engrave onto the item. So all I want to do is make sure that I've got the correct one. That's my preference. Once I've got that done, I'm just going to say OK. Now you can see where your laser is going to engrave. So all these little lines here is the gap in between each pass through. Once that's done, all we have to do is get the ring ready and start engraving. Alright, so what I've done here is I've quickly just created a small little jig. I've taken a bolt and a nut, two nuts actually, and obviously you can see the ring will not just stay, so I've taken two nuts, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to screw this one back on, and I want to tighten the ring against the other nut over here. As you can see, now it will not move. So once that's on the bed, it's practically a jig and it will work for what we need to do on it. But before I go ahead and engrave on this, I've only got one ring, so I cannot screw this up. So all I've done is I've taken washers over here, I've stacked them up to the same height as what the ring will be, and we've done tests on this to get the focus right and the sizing right, and to check if the depth will be correct for what the client wants. Now that I'm happy with everything, I'm just going to go straight to the label mark machine and start engraving on the signet ring. So once I'm happy with the outline of the artwork and I'm happy with the way it's laid out, after that I'll press F2 to start marking the product that we're going to be engraving on. So what I've done here, I've left it on continuous, which means it's just going to continuously engrave the same spot, the same artwork over and over and over, just to get a deeper engraving done onto it. If you don't want it to be so deep, you can untick the box on the right hand side of mark in red that says continuous, just to get a once over, and then you can continue pressing mark just until you're happy with what you want. So I've turned the machine off. I'm very happy with the product. I'm pretty sure that the client's also going to be very happy with the outcome. Please just note that if you're going to be laser engraving the product 3 to 4 times only, it's not a problem to pick up immediately after it's done. But if you are going to be doing it for 30 to 45 minutes, the product will become very hot as heat dissipation does occur due to the fact that it's steel. So just be cautious with that. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you in the next one.
AI may eventually take over, but what's for certain is that smart machines are already operating all over the world right now. So stay ahead with am.co.za. For 11 years, they've been the leader in CNC and printing machines like CNC routers, large format printers, vinyl cutters, laser cutters, plasma cutters, DTF printers, and many more. Visit am.co.za showrooms in Sunny Rock, Joburg, and Montague Gardens, Cape Town, or WhatsApp hi to 060 600 6000 for more. am.co.za. Achievement matters.